All right, let's get into the Twid. This week in Destiny, September 5th, 2024. Man, this year is flying by. This week in Destiny, we keep pushing into Nessus' core with Encore. Have you unlocked this week's new catalyst? Are you melting Vex enemies with Choir of One? How much anger do you feel towards the Conductor? And the most relevant question of them all, are you ready for this week's topics? Ready for 9-9? 9-9? Improved raids and dungeon rotations. Follow the hashtag sword logic. Choir of One ammo reserves changed. All right, so they're already changing up the ammo reserves on Choir of One. All right, cheers to 10 years and beyond. A special date is around the corner. Next Monday, September 9th, 2024 is the 10th anniversary of Destiny as a franchise. While we could drop a 20,000 word Twid to... what is that word? Opine? Is that how people say it? What does that word mean? Opine. That's crazy. Hold and state as one's opinion. Okay. While we could drop a 20,000 word Twid to opine about the last 10 years, per community manager, honestly, we're planning to keep our anniversary fun and light. Okay? Fun and light. So basically, they're giving us zero content rather than giving us a lot of content to celebrate 10 years of Destiny. Great. Good job, Bungie. That's a great idea. We'll have a small in-game celebration for you all next week, along with some beautiful art the team has made throughout the years. There will be some legendary armor freebies, a fun title to earn, some Bungie rewards, and more. Okay, so they're giving us a little bit, not like a lot. So that's not a great idea, in my opinion, but we'll see how it goes. Check back next Monday at 8 a.m. Pacific time for our blog coverage. At the same time next week, we're also planning to start our journey into Destiny 2, codename Frontiers. At 8 a.m. Pacific time, we'll be releasing a short dev insight blog article discussing our goals for the future of Destiny. We definitely want some more information on all that stuff. Okay, most importantly, how are we going to get there? We want to be clear about our commitment to ongoing communication with you. This marks the beginning of regular updates from our new development team about what's next for Destiny 2. I just chalked that entire thing. This marks the beginning of regular updates from our development team about what's next for Destiny 2. Okay, so they're going to be giving us regular updates about Destiny 2 moving forward. Hopefully, a lot more insight about what's going on behind the scenes and where we can expect them to be going in the future. That's going to be huge. We definitely need some more insight. While the updates may be a bit rough around the edges as they are early in the development process, we're excited about sharing our goals and progress with you. There are quite a few topics on our communications roadmap to tackle, so this will be the start of the conversation. Our main goal is to provide bite-sized, drip-fed, that just means drip-fed, direct-to-the-point articles over the next few months rather than mega blogs, rather than all the content that you would want. Drip-fed rather than all the content that you want. That's literally what they just said there. Let me translate that for you. Where it's too easy to get mired in the details. While we'd love to promise a weekly cadence, we're taking the time to cook your meals appropriately. Well, thank you. I don't want to get a stomach. Our articles are never early, nor are they late. They'll arrive precisely when they mean to. Oh my gosh. All right, cool. All right, so we're getting weekly updates. We got the 10-year anniversary stuff with minimal loot and activities to go with it. You know, it would have been nice to get a 10th anniversary of Destiny kind of like celebration, like bigger, but you know, whatever. Improving raids and dungeon rotations. Okay. Raids and dungeons are an integral part of Destiny 2 experience. True. It's where Guardians hone their skills and test their metal. It's also where you get some of the best rewards. True. From cool and unique weapons to titles that you can show around the tower. We've heard your feedback and how frustrating it can be to earn some of the rewards. Blah, 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 blah. Featuring the weekly rotation. This is the reason we are making some changes when episode Revenant launches in October 8th. At that time, Warlord's Ruin will enter the rotator queue. Okay, W. So we're getting Warlord's Ruin in the rotator queue on October 8th. So there will be 8 raids and 8 dungeons in total. So it's fitting that we double the number of featured rotator activities available every week. Wow! So we're getting 2 rotator raids and 2 dungeons every week. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's actually really awesome. This way, the max time that can pass between a specific raid or dungeon will be 4 weeks. So cool. So we're getting 2 dungeons, 2 raids a week. The rotation is gonna be 4 weeks before you see another one. That's actually huge. That's actually huge. They have more updates? No. I'm not even 2 seconds into the Twid. Not like the community has been screwed. Yeah, I mean, well, so you had to wait until we got more raids. I think more raids and dungeons. 8 is a perfect number on both, and you get 4 weeks rotation. It's a perfect time to do it because it's even on both. It's a good even round number where you can do 2, 2, 2, 2. You know, I think it's a good time to do that. This is actually a W. This is gonna make healthier reset videos. This is gonna be healthier reset weeks. We're gonna have more to do, more activities, more fun stuff to do, especially for those that haven't gotten everything from all these raids and all these dungeons. It lets them cycle through quicker. And lets you farm more activities in 1 week. So that's huge. Hone your swords. All right, this is the hashtag sword logic. Obviously, everybody's been participating in that, and apparently 1,000 voices as a sword. Who knew? Very cool. Good samurai hunter right there. Choir of 1 ammo reserves. All right, we know you all are loving how strong Choir of 1, our new special ammo exotic rifle, is feeling. How strong our new exotic ammo auto. That's a terribly worded opening sentence. I just want everybody to know that. That wasn't me stumbling through that. That was terribly worded, okay? I usually stumble through everything. We know you love how Choir of 1 is feeling. We want you all to keep using it and loving it, but we wanted to make sure to communicate early that there are currently a couple bugs that we've identified with the weapon. We wanted to share more context about this issue, and we are lucky enough to have someone from the dev team to deliver it directly. It's a weapon type that is normally primary ammo, but using special ammo this time. Okay, so it's like an auto rifle. Duh, like what? I don't know. I don't understand why they're saying stuff that don't need to be said. Matt, shut up, dude. Ammo amounts and reserves are easy to deal with when the weapon type is already using special ammo. But it's much more difficult when it's an ammo swapped frame. So basically an auto rifle that is now using special ammo. You gotta mess with the fire rate and everything and make it conserve ammo. We have used the handset. We have to handset every single value. Also, they're hand jamming this entire weapon. I mean, obviously it's a brand new style of frame pretty much. So it's the first of its kind. And all the values that build off those values, like how much reserves add to it. Okay, how much ammo perks granted. So like subsistence, how much it gets from bricks, how much you're picking up. Got it. It's a lot easier to get lost in the sauce with these and miss something, especially when all of these systems that feed into it are also in flux at the same time. Makes sense. Choir of 1 has 2 inventory bugs we're looking to fix in episode Revenant launches. Sometimes you can bypass the actual cap of the inventory because of a rare race condition with the perk that's supposed to cap how much ammo you have. But with reserve mods, you can spawn more than the perk capped limit. I haven't seen that yet. It wasn't supposed to get the inventory buff that other special weapons got in 8.0.5, as that increase was already implemented in the weapon by design. We're not looking to make the weapon irrelevant in in-game difficulty. We're adjusting ammo to around 2. They're lowering it? How are you going to lower the reserves, man? It runs out of ammo quick anyway. The damage the weapon puts out is crazy, and the ammo was supposed to be a limiting factor. I mean, still, it's not game-breaking, I didn't think. It was good, but it wasn't game-breaking. So they're bringing down the ammo to compensate for how much damage it does because they wanted it to run out of ammo quicker so you didn't just one-phase the boss with it. Balancing the weapon around 200 to 250 ammo level felt it was already strong, and triple reserves getting you to around 300. I guess you can max up the reserves if you want to put extra reserves on. But 400 ammo or anywhere close to that is just unbalanced. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. All right. If you want more ammo, you can just put on extra reserves and pick up more ammo. So that's not that bad, I guess. As for the extra damage with Divinity, on closer inspection, it was discovered that the actual issue is with the point-blank variant of the projectile. The impact damage done if the projectile has not split before it hits the target is being affected by an isn't that extraneous? Is that extraneous? It has an A in the middle? Damage scaler and dealing approximately 250% more damage than it should be. So it's gonna do less damage. Got it. Less damage, less ammo. Nerfing it. Cool. Point blank does like 45k. That's actually insane. So you put in div on something, you're standing close enough to it, you got a bunch of ammo, you can just smoke it down. But then also you have to stand close to something, which not really the best. If it's one phase in bosses with div bubble, seems like a common issue with new exotics. But I don't think that, like, that's the thing. The ammo, I think the ammo economy will help it out by not doing that. Wait, they're nerfing Fix Inquire but leaving 1K? 1K is only around for a week though. That's just because they're just letting us have fun with it, because it's not gonna be that way next week anyway. So they'll ruin it now? I don't think they're gonna ruin it. I don't think it's gonna be ruined here, to be honest. I think it's still gonna do well. It's just not gonna one phase a boss, which you shouldn't be able to throw on a special weapon and one phase a boss as a team anyway. You should have to use your heavy a little bit. I'm not mad at this update, and they always do it to the new exotic weapons that come out immediately. They'll nerf it immediately as it comes out, and they'll balance it back up if they need to, or they'll leave it the way it is if nobody complains about it. Anyways, name change update. Nice. Last week we resolved an issue with our monitoring and moderation systems that caused numerous Bungie name changes on August 13th. Cool. So this is whenever a lot of people had issues with their names. As a first step to fix the issue, all players have received an additional name change token to update their names if so desired, regardless of whether they were affected by the issue or not. Cool. So if you want to change your name, go do it. We are aware that there are still some players that can't use their token and or cannot recover their previous Bungie name. We are investigating the issue. Cool. Perfect. All right. Encore exotic mission. We're aware of a number of issues that might block progress or cause wipes in certain areas, like the freaking red door. Please just let me dunk the thing. Fix an issue where Encore would not appear as an option on the Fireteam Finder. Got it. Fix an issue where progression could be blocked in the final boss encounter if the player got it. Nice. We're fix the boss encounter 1. Fix an issue where depositing the connection module too early during the certain section, everybody knows the section, could trigger a team wipe. Got it. So we can now we can speed run a little bit better. Taco Bell time. Well done, dude. Cool. All W fixes. Thank you for fixing the mission. It just came out last week. We've already got these fixes. W Bungie. Please give Bungie props for where they are deserved. They've already fixed this. That's huge. We love that. Grandmaster Nightfall node. On August 27th, the Grandmaster Nightfall catch-up node was activated to all players. Due to an issue, players who had completed the Grandmaster versions of the 6 previously featured Nightfalls were unable to properly access it. We have a planned fix for the update next week. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to be able to get that node. Some people weren't going to be able to get it. Some people already got all their stuff done. Cool. I think, obviously, the way they just worded it there, it makes it seem like there was issues with the previous coding where if you had 6 of the GMs completed, the node went away, but now there's 9 total GMs for the season, so that probably kind of crossed some wires and stuff, it would seem. But that does it for the Twid. We got some art down here, we got a video down here. That does it for the Twid. Little quick recap. 10 years, we're gonna get some awesome stuff. Title, armor, Bungie rewards, more stuff. Very awesome. Wish they would have given us more on this, but they didn't. But we'll see how it turns out. Improving raids. We're going to have 2 raids and 2 dungeons a week now in the rotator. So the rotator is going to be 4 weeks long before you will see a repeat of the raid that you did 4 weeks ago. That is a W. So 8 raids, 8 dungeons, 4 weeks total, 2 raids and dungeons a week. Obviously, Sword Logic still going on. Choir of One is getting a decrease in the ammo and reserves, and it is getting a fix on the point blank damage. Yeah, they're going to be fixing that in episode Revenant. So they're going to be bringing that point blank damage down a little bit, I would assume, or making it to where that doesn't happen as easily. So that's our Twid. You get a name change, you get an Encore exotic mission, you get all this stuff fixed. We got some GM stuff fixed. Good Twid. W Twid. If you enjoyed the video or found it informative, make sure you like, comment, share it with a friend. Follow and subscribe depending on which platform you're on, and we'll see you in the next one.